Hello, I'm Luvic, and this will be a reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. If you found this video, maybe it will resonate for you, maybe it will not. Only you can decide, right? And if anybody reaches out to you in the comments claiming to be me, wanting you to pay them for like private readings or something, that is not me. I do not do that. And my only accounts are at Luvix Tarot on YouTube and TikTok. So let's see what is in the internet, or the internet. Maybe, maybe you're chronically online. What is the vibe for Sagittarius in the month of March 2026? What's up with Sagittarius? Okay, that's a lot. Take it though. I think it was you, these two, and I feel like all of these should go like that. Okay. Like that. Alright, we've got the Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Eight of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. So, with these two things in reverse here, I really feel and think that there was something that was brought forward, maybe not in the best way, and then retreat. Or maybe something was brought forward, it was not in the best way, it was not at the right time, it was a bit too hasty. One of those two things. And then something bit my arm. With the Eight of Swords and the Ten of Cups here. It's very much restraint. And I think this is refusing to pursue what will make you happy. Which is interesting, right? So maybe with this situation here, where it's too hasty, gone about it the wrong way, maybe you were in pursuit of something that makes you happy, and then now you're just like, oh, I did it wrong, I don't want to mess it up again, so I'm not going to pursue it at all. It's kind of the vibe I'm getting there. And then down here, we've got the Two of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So it's good. You got a little bit of fire energy here. This is very much somebody who's, or the energy of observing And it's like you're observing, but you know what it is that you want. You know what it is that you want to say or do. But it's like there's definitely a destination here. So you have a destination in mind, and you know what you want to say, right? But there's something holding you back. You're carrying a lot of weight. And it's really making you feel trapped. That's why you got eight of swords here. I bet that's it. I feel like there's a lot of stuff on your plate at this time, and it is preventing you from pursuing what you know you want to do. And then right here, gotta cover that one up. Got the Lovers and the Six of Swords. So there's definitely a connection here. A connection to another energy. I don't know if it's a person, place, or job, whatever. And it's kind of going to calmer waters. Or at least you want this connection to return to calmer waters there. Okay. Let's get some more cards for you, Sagittarius. Let's get some more messages for Sagittarius. Something's biting me. I don't know what it is. It's annoying though. I did just put the sweater on. There's not a spider in it. Messages for Sagittarius. The Hierophant. It's Taurus energy. Anything else for Sagittarius? Any other messages? Okay. So you got the Hierophant, the Emperor, and the Ace of Wands. So this is a very... There's a lot of structure here. Between the Hierophant and the Emperor. So the Hierophant is like, usually tradition, structure, organizations, stubbornness. That's why it is the card for Taurus. You know, bullheaded type energy, but it's also wise. And then the Emperor, you know, is a guy, is boss man energy, you know, builds the empire. He builds the walls of his kingdom. He builds boundaries, laws. It's very controlling. And the Ace of Wands here is about a spark, a new beginning, setting flame to a new passion. It almost feels a little bit contradictory, though, which is strange. Let's clarify the Hierophant. What is this? What is the Hierophant? The Sun. Interesting. And then we got, let's clarify the Emperor. What is the Emperor? Alright, I'll flip these both right here. Okay, interesting. So, we got the Hierophant clarified by the Sun. This is very much, I feel, learning truths, things coming to light, right? That's what the Sun is. It's also happiness. It is the best kind of happiness with the Sun card. With the Emperor, you get the Wheel of Fortune. It's kind of, I'm getting divine law. I don't know. Is this divinely guided? And then we get the Ace of Wands with the Seven of Pentacles. Ace of Wands with the Seven of Pentacles. This is, yeah, so it's that spark, that new passion, that new drive. And Seven of Pentacles is very much like tending to something, to watch it grow into something bigger. So this is almost like, it's literally starting a new passion, a new something that brings you joy, and tending to it long term. That's really interesting. Any other messages for Sagittarius? Or what exactly is this? What is this? What is this divinely guided new thing that's coming for Saggy? All right, we got the Moon, the Two of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. So with the moon and the two of swords here, I really, it feels like it's very much hidden and unseen. It's a mystery. And we're not going to see it until we take that blindfold off. Is that blindfold this Eight of Swords here that's preventing you from reaching happiness? And we got the Five of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, I get it. So the Five of Pentacles, or I'm sorry, the Five of Swords here is about cleaning up after the battle. Counting your losses, mending the wounded. That's what this card is. He's walking around, he's picking up the swords of, you know, the soldiers that they lost in this battle. And then the Four of Pentacles here, it's the Miser card. It's the holding grudges. It's the holding on to things and being afraid of letting go. And I think this here combination, this here combination, it really feels like it ties into this beginning up here, where you know, something happened, something was said, and now there's refusal to bring yourself out of this situation to pursue that happiness. I think that you know, there's this energy of not knowing until you let yourself out of that. And then I lost my train of thought for a second. With the Five of Swords and the Four of Pentacles, it almost feels like you're holding back to keep the peace because of the events that have recently happened. It is a state of recovering, recouping, regaining your ground and your stability. Interesting. Okay. What is the challenge for Sagittarius? We've got the Tower in reverse, the Hermit and the Six of Cups. Okay. That, to me, the Tower in reverse here goes back into that. It's refusal to change. Refusal to acknowledge that something has happened or is happening. That uncomfortable situation has occurred. And with the Hermit and the Six of Cups, you're all in your head about it. You're thinking about the way things were, about, the memories of the situations, the relationships that, that have changed. And with that being in your challenge, it's like maybe you're overthinking it instead of just accepting it for the way what it is. Maybe. All right. Any advice for Sagittarius? Okay. We got the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Magician. So, your advice here is to move forward and reach for what makes you emotionally fulfilled and stable, and create the things that you want, what you need, and what makes life good. And of course, with the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Wands, it is, it's all about travel with this card. And this one's very fast action. Like, it's coming in. Right? So this is kind of like, it's very much advising you to move forward emotionally and physically. These two cards, I think. And when you do, you'll be able to escape this Eight of Swords energy, and enter the King of Cups and that Ten of Pentacles. And when you're in that state, then you can start creating and manifesting things that you want, things that are good for you, you know, things that make you happy. You okay, cat? You're just sitting there. All right. Also, what's interesting is we've got 3 8s out. 8, 8, 8. Do we have another one? All right. Let's see what is in the near future for Sagittarius. It's in the near future for Sagittarius. Near future for Sagittarius. Let's get one more card. Near future for Sagittarius. Please. Oh, that was a lot more. But I'll take them. Oh, wait, no, that one was down there. Okay. Is that everything? I think it was. Yes. So, First off, there's this 2 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups here. Now, usually the 2 of Pentacles here is about juggling responsibilities, going back and forth between what you should do. And then we got the 3 of Cups here, which is group dynamics. It's very social, it's very fun and community based. Whereas the 3 of Pentacles is like teamwork. This one is friends, social circles. I almost feel like the 2 of Pentacles here is not about responsibilities, but it's almost like a jester. It's kind of like fun. I'm getting lots of fun energy here. But then we also have the 3 of Swords, which is heartbreak, it's stress, it's pain, anxiety. With the Page of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles. The Page of Swords is very much student mindset. It's an observer. Somebody who observes and learns a lot. And then the 9 of Pentacles is very content, very abundant, very independent and strong. So these together in your near future. There's definitely, there's a lot of people right here. and it's a fun energy, right? But there's this pain and this sort of fresh energy with these two together. It's kind of like I feel like you've left a situation behind which has hurt, but it's given you a fresh mindset, a fresh outlook on life. And in doing so, you're stepping into your power. You're a lot more independent. You're a lot more stable. I'll just pull like 1 or 2 more cards on that. What else is coming for Sagittarius in the near future? What's coming for Sag in the near future? Interesting. Okay. Ugh. We got Judgment, 9 of Wands, and then the 7 of Swords. I'm gonna cover them up because they're naked. So this is... It's like ascension energies. Here with the Judgment card, I often say like evolving into something new. The 9 of Wands is very charming, very charismatic, very youthful, kind of seductive energy. I don't know. It's also a fire sign, so that's good for you. And then with the 7 of Swords here, that's the kind of strategy card. It's very strategic. So I think whatever it is that is happening in this situation is allowing you to evolve a little bit in confidence, becoming a little bit more thoughtful, strategic. Maybe this is a person coming in. This is also the card is I usually consider as like a date type energy. I don't know. Okay. What is in the shadows for Sagittarius? What's in the shadows for Sagittarius? We got the World card, the Ace of Pentacles, both in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles, and the 9 of Swords. Okay, so with the World of Pentacles, or I'm sorry, the World and the Ace of Pentacles here, I almost feel like something was taken. Something that meant the world to someone was taken. Or at least, if it were a person, they took a step back. And the Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords here, it's like I honestly want to say it's almost driving them mad. It's slowly driving them mad. I think that I think that this is very much somebody that's stressed out because maybe they offered you the world and then it was not accepted, or vice versa. Maybe that is what this beginning thing here was. This sort of hasty decision that was brought forth. This action that didn't quite go so well, that put you into this place of the Eight of Wands. All right, let's get some advice for Sagittarius. Okay, I like this. You got the Ace of Cups and the Four of Wands celebration card. This is love. This is successful love. This is love and then marriage. So in your advice, it's saying, you know, be loving, be kind, be generous to those who are important to you in your life. And you will be happy. And, you know, sometimes things don't always go well with the people that we care for the most. Sometimes we hurt the people we love, right? And then, you know, sometimes we have to apologize. You know, we gotta say we're sorry, you know, all that jazz, and make up. Okay. I like that. That's a nice little thing to end on. So I'm going to go ahead and pull you an oracle card. From the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. Let's get an oracle card for Sagittarius. One oracle card for Sagittarius, please. And there's two. Of course there are. There's never just one. So you got the Panther spirit, which is reclaim your power, and the Spider spirit, make your dreams real. You gotta reclaim your power, bring yourself out of this Eight of Wands, and pursue what you want. Make your dreams real. All right, going to read the Panther one. 44. All right, Oracle message. It takes courage to face challenges. And right now, Panther Spirit is here to say that you are braver than you think. Now is the time to take a risk and step into a different aspect of your being. Speak as you have never spoken before. Act as you have always dreamed you might have the courage to act. Love fearlessly and fully. And expect to feel the adrenaline rush. As you are initiated into a new, braver, bolder self, Panther Spirit says the time for dreaming about what you want to do is giving way to that first courageous act towards reclaiming your Panther Spirit and power. Your new identity may feel strange at first, but you have what it takes, and your soul wants this. Be bold. Yeah. And, you know, I feel like I should read the Spider Spirit as well. So let's do that. Spider Spirit makes your dreams real. Oracle message. Weaving your dreams into the fabric of life begins with a single thread of intention. And then Spirit joins you as your co-weaving partner. Take but a single step to make your dream a reality. And Spirit will take 10 for you, or 10 toward you. For the universe is designed to support your dream weaving. Spirit Spider arrives when you need reminding of this awesome power of co-creation with Spirit. Ideas and resources will begin to appear as if by magic as you begin to bring your dreams from the realm of intention into the world of the senses where they take form. The action you need to take is to be clear about your intentions, and then act as if you have become the one that lives the life you desire. The web of creation has an uncanny way of coming together to weave the beautiful pattern you set in motion. Another message of Spider Spirit is about any creative project you may be considering: writing, painting, and music, journaling and gardening, etc. Now is the time when inspiration wants to be channeled through you as something creative, even artistic and tangible. Creative projects are successful now. If you are so inclined, let yourself be open to abundance. Yeah. This was a busy reading. This was a very busy reading. Oh, man. But, you know, like I was saying, as soon as you open yourself up to happiness, it is going to come for you. Anyways, I think that is all I have for you today. If you enjoyed this, if you learned something, if it was helpful to you in any way, shape, or form, you know, leave a comment, leave a like, you know, tell me. I'm very curious as to how this goes for you. Yeah. Bye.